America is not a racist country.
I would like to thank one of my subscribers, Ziggurat, for this story. In Indiana, school is facing backlash over a Black history assignment. Now, I've done several of these videos before in the past. There was a white female teacher that made the Black students lay on the floor and she stepped on them. And there were auctions, which is not necessary in order to teach Black history. If you got to do an auction, then you're not a good teacher. Or the kids go out picking cotton. I did one on a gym teacher that set up an obstacle course to play runaway slave during gym. The list just goes on, and this happens every single year. So let's get into this one, y'all. School officials in Indiana are apologizing for a social studies assignment at Fall Creek Valley Middle School. The parent of one of the Fall Creek students says they were made aware of the assignment last week. The parent says the instructor told students only to draw images of Black people picking cotton and white people working industrial jobs, something that made some of the students feel uncomfortable, Wish TV reports. Parent says their child and some other students in the classroom refused to participate, yeah, because they got some common sense. And when they have you doing this, they're getting off on it. And I'm telling you, I believe they're way more obsessed with slavery than we ever have been. All right, back to this. After class, the child felt compelled to call the parent to explain what happened and voice their frustration over the assignment. The parent says the child was offended by being forced to draw enslaved Blacks to represent the South. The Greater Indianapolis branch of the NAACP blasted the assignment. All right. So they said they were aware of the case of cultural, this is cultural insensitivity that occur within the Lawrence Township schools. We found the manner in which the instructor represented the subject was highly offensive, and she failed to consider the numerous significant contributions the African American community made to the fabric of America, even under, these horrible circumstances of being in chattel slavery. The Metro School District and Lawrence Township apologized for the assignment. Social studies assignment in question does not reflect the commitment to students and demonstrates poor judgment. And the school and district officials are involved with the teacher and the family who came forward with concerns, the district said. Well, look, ladies and gentlemen, these things occur because the teachers got all kinds of bias. And, they only want to come in the community to teach your children just to slow them down and mess them up, teaching them lies and misleading them on many things. So you don't catch up to their children, which is not hard to do, by the way. That's why homeschooled Black boys and girls sail right past them with no problem. All right, y'all. Let me see if I can get this audio to play. Hold on one second here. Here we go.
Thanks. New tonight, parents in Lawrence Township are now sharing their frustration with the school district after they say a Black History Month lesson went too far. Now our Logan Gay is looking into the assignment at the center of this controversy. Cindy and Ramon Clark are still in shock about the phone call they received from their daughter last week about a Black History Month assignment at Fall Creek Valley Middle School. It disturbed her to the point to where she said, I gotta call mom and dad. According to the school district, students were told they could draw a picture showing different ways of life in northern and southern states back in the 1800s. But the Clarks say their daughter's teacher took it a step further, telling students to only draw a Black person picking cotton and a white person working with machinery. Our children said that she specifically said Black people picking cotton. Feeling offended by the assignment, their daughter was among several students who refused to complete the project. But she sent her parents pictures of these drawings made by other students in class. It drew tears from another student. I'm glad they stood up to what they believe in. Both Cindy and Ramon own several successful local businesses and say they can't understand why the lesson wasn't more well-rounded. Picking cotton was forced labor. It's not something it's not a part of our heritage. There's so many other things that could have been discussed. Inventors, business owners. There's just so much more to Black history. In response to concerns from parents, Lawrence Township released this statement to the newsroom that reads in part, Lawrence Township is committed to providing high-quality instruction to all students. The assignment in question does not reflect that commitment and demonstrates poor judgment. But what the Clark family would like to see are changes to the curriculum. Racism has gone on far too long. We know it's not going to go anywhere. It does not belong in Lawrence Township schools or any school district.
Yeah, well, it's in Lawrence Township schools and it's nationwide. That's the way it is. So, ladies and gentlemen, why don't this teacher also do a lesson on the worker shortage and tell the students why nobody wants to even pick cotton for America anymore? Now, that would be a good assignment. Don't you agree? But y'all, please tell me what you think. These assignments are not teaching any lesson to Black children whatsoever, just like when they try to stage these auctions in the schools during Black History Month. No, this is what the teacher desires to see. It has nothing to do with learning for the student. And look, they were doing this stuff even when I was in school. They always made these attempts to, make you do these offensive assignments. You can still teach Black history without doing all this extra stuff. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace, family.